Now then, the hard-hitting message of safety in the sun to young tourists from across the Anglia region who are preparing to head on holiday for the first time.
The British Consulate campaign uses pictures and video on social media to warn people about the dangers of drinking in excess and how it takes just seconds for a tragedy to occur.
The Stick With Your Mates drive is being backed by officials in Mallorca who have their own safety push. Now, in the second of our Travel Smart series, Matt Price reports on the importance of staying streetwise this summer.
Stansted Airport, the starting point for a stretch in the sun. The vast majority of the thousands of tourists here will jet off trouble-free and without incident. But Georgia Haig knows just how heartbreaking a trip abroad can turn.
The first tragedy of the season last year was Natalie, and that was a fall from a 7-storey high drop.
It was her friend Natalie Cormack who died after falling from a hotel balcony here in Mallorca last year. Georgia's now working with the British Embassy and supporting their Stick With Your Mates campaign, a simple message of safety in numbers, encouraging young tourists to look out for each other.
You're in your holiday mindset, and it's different to back home. You do things that you wouldn't do back home. So I think it's really enforcing the message to people that tragedies do happen abroad. You know, things can go wrong, so it's just really getting the message out there. Just be careful when you're abroad.
The campaign reminds people to set up messaging groups to stay in touch with friends, to keep an eye on each other's drinks to ensure they're not tampered with, and never let a friend walk back to a hotel alone.
Millions of British people come to the Balearic Islands every year and they have a great time, and we absolutely want them to continue doing that. You know, if you have children, nieces, nephews, friends that are coming on holiday this year, just get them to stick together.
It's advice Georgia is taking to the vibrant Magaluf Strip, popular with young partygoers. Stay out late enough and you'll find Sarah and the Street Angels.
The more campaigns there are, the more people work together. I just think it helps.
They are volunteers who provide help to those in need.
We basically go out on the strip between 3:30 and 7 in the morning. We look out for people who are vulnerable. That could be anything from someone being really incredibly drunk or lost their phone, lost their friends, no money.
This British campaign is backed by a message from the council here. This poster reads, "Have fun, but know your limits," in reference to alcohol consumption.
People have to be more aware of what's going on and what's happening.
Bar manager Kathy, who's been out here for 3 decades, has given it her full support.
I think they need it because even when we have young people in here, the first thing we do when they sit down, we advise them, we say, "Is this the first time you've been here?" And if they say yes, then we tell them, don't walk alone at night, always make sure you're with a friend, don't go drunk in the streets, always make sure you've got someone there to protect you.
With sun and sea comes a message of safety and how a watchful eye can help ensure everyone returns home unscathed. Matt Price, ITV News in Mallorca.
And in the third